It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Story time, y'all. So, today made me think about like something that happened umpteen years ago, girl, when I was like young, dumb, and stupid. So, I'm riding on the freeway with my daughter about to get ready to go home. And my husband called me and asked me what time I was going to be home, this, that, and the other. So I tell him, all of a sudden, I hear, police sirens behind me. I'm like, babe, I'm getting pulled over. And so he's like, where you at? I'm telling him where I'm at. Now, y'all, this is my first husband. This is not my current husband. So I don't need y'all to be coming for my husband in the comments. So the girl gets out, gets to my car. She's aggressive from the fucking start. And I hear my husband like, what the fuck? Like, he hear her voice because I'm on the phone with him. She's aggressive. You were going 5 miles under the speed limit. And I'm like, is that a crime? It's supposed to be speed limit. So that means this is the limit. It doesn't mean that I can't go under. And give me your driver license and your insurance. So I'm like, she moves slow. Make sure you don't move too fast. So I give her my driver's license, my insurance, and I hear my husband getting in his car. I hear him getting in his car. And I'm like, he ain't never got in his car for a traffic stop, but he hear her being aggressive, so maybe he gonna come try to defuse the situation. So she comes back to the car and she was like, at that time I had a different name. So she was like, Mrs., I just wanted to tell you that I've been sleeping with your husband for 6 months. So, me being the person that I am, I start laughing and smiling. And I say, so? And I guess that caught her off guard, which made her even madder. Made her even more frustrated that I was laughing and saying so. So, he's still on the phone, I might admit. And I'm like, so, babe, what is this about? What is this about? He not saying nothing, but I hear him on the gas. Vroom. I hear him on the gas. So this shit got to be true. He must have heard that bitch voice and knew who it was. So I was like, so what now? So what now? Because she was like, well, we're going to be together. I was like, over my dead fucking body. Because at this time, baby, I was not working, was driving a motherfucking brand new Mercedes. My daughter was in private school. I literally had no fucking worries. Over my dead motherfucking body. You think you about to take my motherfucking husband, bitch, over my dead body. That's exactly what I told her. And she was like, we could have that arranged. Now, this was right before body cameras became a thing. This was right before body cameras came a thing. And she was like, plus, you have a warrant in this county. So she proceeds to touch my arm and tell me to get out the car. So I don't have crash out. You know how some people be like, oh, I crash out? I don't have crash out, bitch. I black out. And then I'm in the back of a motherfucking police car. So my husband, during this time, I hear him on three-way. He's clicked over on three-way calling other police officers to go to the scene that I'm at. Calling people that he know is on duty to get there immediately, right? So we're out the car and she's walking me back. And by the time then, bitch, blackout has started. Because before I had any recollection of what the fuck happened, this bitch was on the ground. Her gun was in my motherfucking hand. My other police officers was there and they was like, just hey, calm down, Chanel, calm down. I know these people because they done been in my house. I done been to banquets with these guys. So we know each other. Chanel, calm down. This bitch on the ground, bloody nose, all that. So I give them the gun, this, that, and the other, and they're over there talking. My husband show up to the scene. He over there talking. I'm trying to calm my daughter down and things like that. She's still on the ground. They trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And so I'm thinking, you know, hey, it's whatever. I called my mom, told her what happened, called my dad, told them what happened, this, that, and the other. So they come back and they like, Chanel, you know, we have to arrest you for something, but it's not going to be for what you think it's going to be. Because I thought it was going to be maybe assault on a peace officer, this, that, and the other. So they tell me that I got to go to jail for resisting arrest, right? I'm cool with it. What is that, like a class A misdemeanor? Okay, right. You got your ass whooped, and all I'm getting charged with is resisting arrest, bitch. I don't care. This is my first offense. Wow. So, so I end up going to jail. My husband ended up bailing me out, and the next day, my husband leaves out the house. We not really talking, this, that, and the other, because I'm pissed, because all this shit rarely happen in front of my daughter, you know? I'm pissed. So he leave, and he ended up telling me later that he went to her house and talked to her on camera. She didn't even know she was being recorded. She didn't even know this. She was being recorded. He recorded the conversation talking about how she pulled me over to tell me that they were sleeping together. And yes, she got aggressive. And yes, she started it and all this other stuff. So my husband ended up taking that same recording to internal affairs, got her motherfucking ass fired, and got my case dismissed. And guess what, y'all? I just seen this bitch doing motherfucking security airline barring at HEB, and I say, ho, is you cool? So you guys, after all that stuff had happened, I didn't leave my husband because I only had about 10 bands in the bank, and I'm like, that's not enough to tie me over until I could find somebody else to start taking care of me. Right? Because working was not, I'm not working. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You call me lazy, call me whatever you want to call me, bitch, but you ain't gonna call me broke. So he started cheating more and more and more. People were calling the house. People were leaving voicemails. I don't know what he was telling these bitches, but he wasn't telling them the truth. So when I got enough money saved up to where I could carry me and my daughter over until I find somebody else to pay all these bills, I was like, I'm going to show you how to cheat. And I'm going to show you how to cheat real disrespectfully. And he was like, excuse me? I was like, boy, you going to hate me. You're going to wish today that you ever said, Chanel, can I have your number? Can we go out that night? You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl, I love you. You're going to hate me. I started dating all his coworkers. Yep. They didn't even care. They didn't even care. They wanted what he had. They wanted me. They wanted to be able to flaunt me around and people say, oh my God, you know, hey, what's going on? Like, oh, she's pretty. Because when a girl step out, yeah, baby, I steps out. So yes, I started dating all his coworkers. I would bring them lunch and things like that while he was there, and he would come on scenes and they would be real disrespectful with this nigga because I'm all in their ear telling him how he done disrespected me and everything else, and you know, they trying to save me. You know, I'm not one of them girls that don't want to be saved. I want to be saved. Save me. I want to be saved. Save me. I want to be saved. Yes. So this day, that Negro hates my guts. He probably wishes that I was unalived.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Deals. Your boy keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Hit the links down below. We got HiveWildLabs.com, where you and only you can unbig your back, big dog. Okay? Diet and healthy eating, okay? Diet or exercise. Diet and exercise. Okay? Or just watch what you eat. Not watch what you eat as it goes down. Like, monitor your portions. Okay? Or y'all gonna be looking like that big girl over there slapping it. You nasty suckers. All y'all watched that video about 3 times, you nasty suckers. Anyway, man, tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. When I first started listening to this, I was like, man, this sound familiar. Sounded like that one video was where the girl was, the girl, her boyfriend was cheating with a police officer or something like that, and the police officer was married to another police officer. Yeah, sounded like that, but not that. Actually, her husband is a police officer. First, he had to get around to it. First, she didn't want to say exactly that he was a police officer, but yeah, he a police officer. Cause she was like throwing little things out there, and then I finally got to it when she said he was on the scene. Police officer. Yep, that was it. So yeah, that's crazy, man. Shout out to this crazy one. She said, "I cheat disrespectfully, and she don't want to be saved. Don't save her." That's just insane. That's insane. Don't save her. Well, we ain't gonna save you, man. We ain't gonna save you. Obviously, you living pretty good. That's those are leather seats back there. Them ain't cloth. Them is not cloth, okay? But it's a mid-size SUV. Couple sunroofs back there. One in the front, one in the middle. Okay. She living. Okay. She got another man to save her. She seasoned. Yep. Wonder if she pegging that man too. No. Know how that last video turned out. Watch these ladies. Watch these ladies. They out here doing something strange for some change. Anyway, yeah, shout out to this lady, man. Her video was pretty funny, man. It was pretty interesting. But that's petty though. And then she beat the lady up, and she really got off because the dude was a police officer. But the police officer pulled her over. That's why he knew exactly who it was, that she was a police officer, and he could get to her. And he was calling other police officers. I was like, why would he know other police officers? Because he was a police officer. Then it started to make sense. And then when the other police officers was wanting her to wanting to sleep with her, that's crazy. Nah, I mean, she nice looking, but damn, I don't know. Not my coworker. I like that, you know. But it is what it is. Maybe she was something. She 40 now, you know. She momming it up. Maybe back then. But yeah, shout out to her. She said it was some years ago, so who knows? Who knows? But yeah, man, I ain't never been in a situation like that where I've been in a situation I done got pulled over for some BS. You know, and it got frisked. One time let me tell y'all, when I was 18, my baby mama was 16, but she wasn't my baby mama at the time. I was 18, my baby mama was 16, and her friends was 16, and we was just leaving parties and stuff. Mind you, we still in high school, so if y'all thinking some weird stuff, it is what it is. We all in high school, and I went to a party. We was leaving a party. You know, you leave parties around 2, 3 a.m., whatever. I had some green tea, and I had a 40 ounce, and I had some, I think I had some either Jose Cuervo or some Seagram's gin, something, one or the other, in my backseat. And so we went to the store, right? We got some gas at the store right off the highway because we was meeting she wasn't my baby mama at the time. We was meeting my baby mama at the store, and but we got gas. So after we got gas, we went and parked, and then remind you, it's like 2 a.m. Then we park. We wait on them to pull up. So then they pull up. So we sitting out there talking to them or whatever, and me and my partner, we rolling up, right? And you know, I had an 85 Cutlass Supreme, and I had mirror tint on it, right? And I had mirror tint on the front windshield. Like it was totally illegal back then, but I didn't give a damn. I told you I was really in the streets. And so then the police pull up behind us. So we got the doors locked. We rolled the windows up. Oh, I didn't have roll up windows. I had to zzz. I just rolled the windows up, locked the doors. I start eating. I'm drinking a 40. I'm like, oh my God, this is nasty. I'm eating. Drinking a 40, trying to get it down. And the police, they trying to flash inside. They can't see inside. They knocking. Open up the window. Open up the door. So I finally get it all, or most of it. I start spitting it out, whatever's left in the floor, and I just start scooting it out. I had these plastic floor mats, and they had grooves in them. That's what got me caught up. They had these grooves, I guess, because they was like, workmen's. So if you got like mud or whatever, it put the mud in the middle in the deal, so it don't cake up, and it can scrape it off your boot, whatever. Anyway, that's what it was. So they get out there. He like, get out the car. They get us out the car. Mind you, it's raining like a mug. First it wasn't raining, but then it just started raining, pouring down. So now we out the car. They want to search the vehicle. Now they got us standing in the rain. We stand in the rain. It started to flood. It's raining so much. We stand in the rain where the gas station is. The damn parking lot start to flood. So now the water's up to our ankles. But I'm like, bro, can we at least stand outside out of the rain? He like, he got his poncho and he looked over and says, he like, yeah, go stand over there. Like, fool, you got us out here just getting rained on. He in his poncho and his high water pants and rain boots and stuff like that. And we go stand over there or whatever. They searching the car. They putting a beer up there. I had these little baggies because I went to the state fair. At the state fair, yeah, I'll tell you I was broke. State fair, they got these things where on the weekends they have these sales where you can go buy jewelry, everything, beats, all that for like cheap. Like I bought like 412s. I bought some rings. I probably spent like $150. I bought rings, a necklace, all that. I think I spent like $150. I had rings because I got the rings, and they all came in little plastic baggies. So I had these plastic baggies in my car, and so they thinking that all these plastic baggies come from selling drugs. So they picking up the trees from the ground that I just got in the scooted around in the ground, and I'm telling you, it was a lot. But we had the trees in a napkin. We didn't have them in the baggies because it was a lot, and we had it wrapped in in a napkin. So they putting it in this baggie. It's not even fitting in the baggie. They like, how'd y'all? It was like, and it wasn't. The baggies was clean. I mean, it's spick and span. I said, those baggies wasn't for that. Those wasn't for that. I don't know where those trees came from. We didn't have that. That's not even trees or whatever. We just lying. We didn't have that. The alcohol's mine. We didn't have that. Those trees. And the officer was like, so now the trees is getting rained on because it's in this little baggie. Now the baggie's like this thick full of trees, right? And we getting rained on, and the officer's like, they mad at my baby mama and them. They going to the kid jail. They about to go to the kid jail because they all under the age of 18. We 18. The newspaper guy and called the police on us. Said it looked like we was gonna rob the place. I said, bro, we just got gas here. Cause we was black, and I'll tell you, I had braids then. We was thugged out. But it was racism. We was in Moore, sundowntown. But they called the police on you, said you was about to rob the place. I said, how was we about to rob the place? So I was about to go off on the cashier. The cashier said he didn't call the police. After the police left, I did go off on the cashier. He said he confirmed that the newspaper guy called the police. We thought it was the cashier. The police told us the store called the police. It wasn't the store. It was the newspaper guy. Well, they said we was trying to rob the place. I said, why would we try to rob the place? We got girls here. We not thinking about no robbery. We thinking about getting some coochie. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna keep going. So the police officer had the bag. He was like, all right, you got 5 seconds to get this out of my face. My friend was like, I snatched that bag. I threw it in, or I emptied it out in that puddle of rain. I just threw the bag. He said, go pick up that bag and throw it. I had to go chase it. That mug was rolling downstream. I had to go grab it, threw it in the trash can. And he said, now make that liquor disappear. I had to pour out the liquor. And my friend was just sitting there. I said, man, if you don't grab that bottle and pour that shit out. I was like, this fool's stupid. I was telling him in front of the cop like, I'm like, damn, this fool act like he ain't hear you, man. The 40 was full. Besides me trying to drink it, because it was brand new. I threw him away. He said, all right, y'all get out of here. So we dipped. We hopped the highway. We hopped on that little roundabout. Dipped out of Moore. Anyway, I had to call my baby mama, her grandma. No, I tried to call her mama. No answer. Tried to call her mama boyfriend. No answer. I'm like, damn. Gotta call her grandma. Call her grandma. Her grandma up. She like, yeah. Are you calling about Rosanna? I said, no, I'm calling about Shayla. She was like, yeah, well, Rosanna's in jail. And then I was like, what? She in jail? And she was like, yeah. I was like, damn. Well, so is my baby mama. So the mama and daughter went to jail in the same night. It was funny. Yep. Those were the days. So everybody went to jail that night, except me. I stayed my black ass out. But anyway, that was my story. Of being harassed by the police for no reason. But yeah, there you go, everyday people. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm holler at you later. Peace.